Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Liz of Chicago Luxury Makeup. For today's video, we are going to be unboxing the brand new Hermes bronzer and the Hermes highlighter. So if you're curious to see how I created this look, my first impression and my initial thoughts, keep watching. I am so excited to film this really quick video today showing you the new Hermes highlighter and bronzer. Now for the bronzer, I picked up shade 3 Sahara. So we're going to open it up. I'm going to swatch it. We're going to apply it to the face and see how it compares to some of my other bronzers. I absolutely love a good bronzer. I use bronzers every single day. Sometimes I layer them. I absolutely love them. And when I saw that Hermes was coming out with a new bronzer, I could not wait. So like I said, I picked up shade 3. I did pick mine up at Bergdorf's during their sale. Here is the packaging. It is very similar to their blush and highlighter, except it is bigger. So here is the highlighter that I have, and I will compare this to the new highlighter, but here is the new bronzer. It is significantly bigger. You are going to get 18 grams and a 12-month shelf life. When you open it up, there is a plastic covering to protect it. So I will just take that off. And here is the bronzer. You do have this H embossing in it for Hermes, and I think it is gorgeous. It is so pretty. I cannot wait to use it. The highlighter comes in the exact same packaging. It does come in the standard Hermes box, and then again the highlighter's in the same packaging. Now the highlighter is by far one of the most beautiful highlighters I have ever seen. I love the different shades. You have like a rosy pink, you've got a peach, and then you've got that white. Oh, I'm so excited. I am so excited. And like I said, I do already have one Hermes highlighter, which I absolutely love. So I'll definitely be swatching it for you. So I have some of my makeup on. I don't have bronzer, blush, highlighter, lipstick. I thought we would do all of that today and use all of Hermes products. But first I want to start with the bronzer, and I'm going to swatch it. I will do swatch comparisons at the end. All right, so there is shade 3. It looks like a perfect shade for me. I'm going to take my Chikuhodo F01. There is a fragrance. It's very sweet. I really like it. It smells just like the Hermes blushes and the Hermes highlighter. That bronzer is very light. There's not a lot of payoff. I could probably have even gotten shade 4, and maybe for the summer months I will need shade 4. I think shade 3 looks really good right now. I think in the summertime it might be a little bit too light though, but it went down beautifully. It's very powdery. I really like that. Oh, it was so pretty. Now I'm going to swatch the highlighter. I am going to try and do the different colors. So I'm going to start with the pink. Now, I would never try and get these colors by themselves, but for the purposes of swatching, I will. That was the white. And then here's the peach. And then if you swirl them all together, that's what you get. So the white is definitely more prominent than those other shades. I take a Sonia G Cheek Pro. Okay, it's very powdery. Look at that pickup. I am just going to tap it. That was a lot. The highlighter is definitely more pigmented than the bronzer. Wow, look at that. All right, so I'm going to buff. Buffed down, it looks better. But if I'm being honest, in my first impression, I like the bronzer way more than I like that highlighter. So I don't know if you can see, and that's how much I tapped off my brush. Like there was a lot of pickup with that highlighter. I'm going to take out my Hermes blush. This is shade number 61, Rose Few. I'm going to take my Chikuhodo KZ number 4 and just apply. This is my favorite Hermes blush, and it is actually one of my all-time favorite blushes. I think it is beautiful. I love how it goes down. It's so soft. It gives great payoff. I really like them. Now you can see the glow of that highlighter underneath the blush, and I do really, really like that. I think it is very pretty. I don't know. I'm so used to my original Hermes highlighter that I have. I don't know. This new one is just not going to beat it. So I think if you're in the market and you were thinking, which one should I get? At this point, I would say the bronzer. Hands down, the bronzer. It was beautiful. Look, that powder is so, so pretty. Oh, I really, really like that. Now I'm going to go ahead and put on some lipstick. I'm going to line my lips with the Chanel Nude Brune lip liner. And one of my all-time favorite lipsticks is by Hermes, and this is shade Beige Kalahari. It is part of their permanent collection. I just love it. It is like a perfect pinky nude. So there is Beige Kalahari. I love it. I'm loving this whole look. I absolutely love that bronzer. Again, the highlighter looks pretty. I just don't know how often I'm going to reach for it. It is, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But it just, I don't know that I'm going to be reaching for it that much. The bronzer, I will absolutely reach for. I really, really like it. And I do think the highlighter looks good under the blush. There's just something, I just can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is, but it is not my favorite. So now what I'm going to do is I wiped everything off my arm. I want to go in and swatch some other bronzers that I have in my collection, show you how the shades match up, and see if it compares to anything else, and do you really need this new Hermes bronzer. So we're going to start here with the Hermes. I'm going to take my Guerlain. This is shade number 3, medium warm. And you can see that Hermes is much more pigmented. We're going to take this Guerlain, and this is shade number 2, medium cool. Same thing, that Hermes is much more pigmented. And here I thought that it wasn't that pigmented at all. So maybe it's a little bit more pigmented than I thought. I'm going to take this cream bronzer from NARS. This is Laguna. I'm going to take the Dolce & Gabbana. This is shade number 4, Bronze Feeling. And I'm just going to go into this bronze shade. This one's very luminous, so it's a little bit different. I have this trio from Sicily, so I'm going to take this dark shade. It's a little bit more orange. So far, no real matches. I take the Westman Atelier. This is Coupe de Soleil. I'm going to go on the other side. That one looks, this is the Westman Atelier. It looks a little bit cooler in tone. I take the Chanel. This is number 2, medium. That one is probably the most similar. So there's the Chanel and there's the Hermes. I'm going to start on the other side. I've got a lot of bronzers, you guys. So we're going to go again. That is the Hermes. Now I'm going to compare the Clé de Peau. This is in shade number 1. Totally different undertone. I'm going to use the Victoria Beckham, and I have shade number 3. Those are kind of similar. I've got Gucci number 3. Those are kind of similar as well. This is LYS, and it's shade Harmony. It's a little bit deeper. So those are my comparisons. There were a few that I thought were similar, and I would be really curious to see how they apply and if you can tell a difference once they are applied to the cheeks. Oftentimes arm swatches can be misleading. They are helpful, but they don't always give you the full picture. I think applying them to the cheeks is definitely the best way to get a full comparison. I do anticipate doing side-by-side comparisons in my shorts next week to see those ones that I thought were really close, maybe the Victoria Beckham, the Gucci, the Chanel, how different they look on the cheeks. So make sure you are following me and are subscribed to my channel to see those comparisons in my shorts next week. I would love to hear from you guys what your thoughts are. Are you planning on picking up this new Hermes bronzer? Are you waiting? Do you think you have something in your collection that's already too similar? Let me know down below. I would love to hear. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.